Well, good Sunday evening, everyone, or whatever day and time it is, wherever you are around the globe. And welcome to our monthly Around the Layout podcast operating crew giveaway. I'm Ray Arnott, the host of Around the Layout podcast, and joining me tonight, coming to us from Bachmann Trains, Matt Stern. Matt, good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you too. Just getting some stuff set up on the screen here.
All right. Well, you get that screen set up, and we're going to say hello to some folks that are joining us tonight for our operating crew giveaway. If you're new to this is our monthly giveaway where we reward those that help support the podcast through our Patreon-driven membership program. If you want to be a part of that and don't want to miss another giveaway, you can go to aroundthelayout.com/crew and become a member of the operating crew. We're going to say hello to a few folks that are joining us tonight. The N&W South Branch is stopping by saying hello. And Scale Train Boy, who I just saw yesterday in New London, Connecticut at the New Haven. I'm not even sure it's the New Haven Technical and Historical Society. They got a real long name for basically the New Haven Railroad Historical Society, but it's like this really long name that I can't remember. Maybe Dennis remembers it, but good to see you. Ed O'Connell stopping by, trying to get the party started. It won't start until Ed gets here. So Ed, we can now start. Madison Industrial Subdivision stopping by, saying hello. So is Joey at Touch of the Brush Model Weathering. Good to see you, Joey. BN Ironwood Railroad also stopping by to say hello. Robert, good evening to you. Roger Coleman stopping by, spending his Sunday evening with us. Good to see you, Roger. And look at this. Dennis has the whole name, the New Haven Railroad Technical and Historical Association. So great little show they had there and a new location. And congratulations to them on a great little show and look forward to attending them again in the future.
It could be even longer. It could be the New York, New Haven, and Hartford.
Yeah, they could have went for the whole name. Yeah, I think they had to finally... it's like Wheel of Fortune. You can only buy so many vowels and then you're out, right? So Illinois Midland Railroad, good to see you. Don Iris stopping by. Also is Albert Hawks. Good to see everybody stopping by. If you're in here tonight, make sure you say hello. IMR Railroad, and he said Sunday, 5 p.m. in Mesa, Arizona, located in the warmer state of Arizona. Awesome stuff. And we got around the globe, Darren Lee of the Wattle Flat. Good to see you from Queensland, Australia. And actually Tasmania. I think you're on a trip, so I hope you're having a great time there. So thank you. And then Alex Mantle joining us from Wyoming. So we got quite a few spread from Arizona up to Wyoming and then all the way around to Tasmania, Australia, and everywhere in between. Hello there, and thank you so much for joining us. So Matt, well, let's talk a little bit about what's been happening at Bachmann, and then we'll move into these awesome prizes that you were able to provide to us for our operating crew members.
Yeah. So, we did just do a what's happening, what's going on in model railroading. I think it was last month, so I don't know. I may be repeating myself a little bit here.
That's all right. We love to hear news. So yeah, we did cover some of it on the What's Happening in Model Railroading show, but why don't you tell us a little bit more? And I saw some videos actually from you kind of platform in Philadelphia filming some trains. Is that right?
Oh yeah. The first revenue run of the Acela 2. That's obviously our big release for this fall, which is very happily coincided fairly closely with the inaugural run of the real thing. So I figured, it's basically on my commute to the office. The timing kind of aligned, so just might as well stop, do a little live video of the first one passing and head on into the office.
Awesome. Be able to do some, like we talked about on the show, you got it being in Philadelphia, you get to do some field research pretty easily right there in right along the Northeast corridor.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Those Acela 2s are about T-minus 2 weeks out now, if not less. So getting closer every day.
Awesome. Good stuff. And another awesome offering from Bachmann. What else is going on at Bachmann? And if you repeat yourself, we will forgive you, Matt. We love to hear news. Go ahead.
So we did announce our NMRA National Train Show announcements back in July, which is that those are our most recent announcements. Just out of interest from those, we are doing we're doing the Freedom Train, the 1975-1976 Freedom Train as a entry-level train set, and some separate sale cars that we're tooling up to go along with that as well, to celebrate the America 250. It will be a limited run of 1,000 sets. Or I know, what was it? It was 999 because
that's right. Yes, Tony's got his locked down, so 999 for sure. Yeah.
But yeah, we're doing we're bringing back the Spectrum Shea and HO scale, which is probably one of our most requested rerun items of the last decade or so, since they were last run. We're doing a little bit more with them than we did last time. Last time they were introduced with sound. This time they're getting Tsunami 2 sound, so they're getting a sound upgrade. But most importantly, they're getting metal gears. So, if you have one of the older runs that may be inoperable due to the gear material that they had, with the new run, that will not be an issue. They are going to have metal gears, and they will be long-lasting and smooth-running locomotives. So we're pretty excited about that.
Oh, awesome. New and improved at Bachmann.
New and improved, yeah. And a couple more brand new things. We're doing some more stuff with Siemens. They've been a great licensing partner for the past, I guess, we're around 6 or 7 years now. We're doing the S70 light rail vehicle, which we did soft announce way back when we first started working with them. So that'll be the first modern light rail vehicle for the North American modeler to be available in ready-to-run form. So that's pretty exciting. We're going to be working very closely with Siemens. We actually already are working very closely with Siemens to make sure it's as prototypically accurate as possible. We're going to have a couple of different variations. The prototypes are, depending on which city they're in, they're all a little bit different depending on what that city is custom tailored. So we're producing a couple of different variations with different cab styles, different lighting configurations, and even a little bit of a different length. So we're making sure that they're as accurate as possible, and they will have an operating pantograph if you do want to run on overhead catenary as well.
Oh, awesome stuff, and great options. And we're still getting yet another plug from Don Iris. We talked about it on the show that he's looking for that. I think he meant high rail truck, not hib rail truck, but high rail trucks that he so admires. And hopefully we've planted that seed a couple times, Don. So we'll see what happens in the future. Hopefully something from Bachmann.
We'll see what we can do.
There you go. Awesome stuff. So let's talk about these prizes that you're looking to give away tonight. And I love the fact that you thought of this, the ability to take care of not only our HO folks, but give N-scale an option too, because we have a great audience that is into the 1/160th scale, and it's always great to not pigeonhole them or force an HO car on them, and vice versa. So talk a little bit about these products that we're offering up tonight.
Yeah, so in HO scale, so I've got samples here I can show. Got the Express Reefer, and this is actually a New York Central design. We worked very closely with the New York Central Historical Society to make sure that we got the design of the car accurate. I'll take it out of the box here. Do a little live unboxing.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, let's get you back over here where we can see it.
And these cars were released about two and a half years ago now. They are totally new tooling. And we did just announce we actually just took delivery of 2 new road names for it as well. So this is the New York Central version.
Excellent.
We've got, it's kind of hard for it to come up on the camera. There's a nice, a little more ornate than usual brake wheel with that, with the curved rungs on it, which I think is a cool feature. Very, very typical of the time period. This would have been early to right before World War II, 20th century. And of course, I'm sure everybody knows what an express reefer is, but just to cover all bases, these were designed to go on the head end of passenger trains behind the locomotive before the passenger consist, to enable perishable goods to make it across the country faster than they would be able to on a freight train. They'd be running on the priority speed and efficiency of a passenger train. And as such, they would also have passenger trucks on them as well. Which
awesome.
Is see on these. So that's the New York Central Express Reefer. You can see the hatches on the roof here as well for loading.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. It's a little hard to see with the black on black, but we can.
I know.
We'll have to take your word for it that it's there for sure.
And then staying with the New York Central theme, but there's a caveat to all of this, and I'll get to that after this. We're also giving away one of our New York Central bay window cabooses, and this is a car that's been around for about 6 or 7 years now. But it's I think it's one of the cooler cars, freight or cabooses in our line. I don't know. There's just something about those single level bay window cabooses that really sticks out to me. So this is a personal favorite of mine, and got the separate roof walk ladder. Got some brake rigging detail under there, and of course the New York Central specific bay window that only goes partway down there.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
So that's for HO scale. And now with this, I recognize that a lot of people may not model the New York Central and may not have any interest in New York Central stuff. So we're going to go a step further to make it even more complicated this time.
Oh boy.
If you are the lucky winner and you are in HO scale, if you do not want New York Central for either of those, we will be happy to give away one from any of the road names available for either of those cars. So for the caboose, awesome. That would be the other options you have. And all of these have road specific details, I should say. Like that one you saw had the New York Central bay window and window configuration. They're all a little bit different, but they are all basically the same car style. You've got Baltimore and Ohio, Nickel Plate Road, Union Pacific, Delaware and Hudson, Southern, and Erie to choose from.
Wow, quite a selection. Yeah,
if they're in stock.
Lineup. Yep. Okay. Yeah, limited to in stock, but quite a few options. And if you are the winner of HO scale, we'll get you in touch with Bachmann and let you make a choice as to which road name you want to have sent to you.
And likewise for the Express Reefer as well. We also have that available in Railway Express Agency. The newest ones that we just got were Lehigh Valley and Denver Rio Grande. And then we also have Canadian Pacific, and I feel like I'm forgetting one more. But we have, if you go on our website, BachmannTrains.com, you'll see the full list there. And I believe all of those are in stock. So New York Central is not your thing, then we do have options to choose from.
Awesome. Well, we certainly do appreciate choices and Bachmann offering that awesome choice. Now, let's talk about the 1/160th folks and what they have for a choice.
Yeah, so we've got a couple of different things here. We've got a 40-foot box car. This car, little known by a lot of people. It was actually retooled completely a few years ago. So this is totally new tooling. It's got separate ladders on the side. On the end here, you've got actually really nice underframe detail, separate brake rigging, and I'm not a technical guy when it comes to what's in the underframe of a car, so we'll stick with brake rigging and associated equipment. Separate roof walk. Then you also have, this is one of my favorite features of this car, you've got the sliding opening door, and then inside you actually have and it's probably not gonna catch the light on it there, but it has a wood print floor in there as well.
Oh, awesome. So pretty good detail, especially for N scale. Really amazing. And then the working door, that's a great touch.
Yeah. Working doors are great for, if you want to pose a scene where it's being loaded or unloaded, or, sometimes you'll just see them running on the rails with the door open and, maybe some boxes in there or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then along with that, this is actually our most recently tooled N scale freight car. And this is the drop-in gondola. And this car is similar level of detail. You've got you might be able to just see the riveting and the pattern in the floor there. You've got the really nice underframe detail again here. And this actually has drop-in gates that you can position, not the way I'm demonstrating right now, but there we go. So you can position them and actually load them with extended loads like the real things were designed for.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. Great detail there with being able to drop that end, and you said formulate a load for it that comes out the end, and you've got a really cool looking car on your railroad.
Absolutely. Yeah. And we're not going to offer other variations for these because these are just general freight cars. They're not more road specific like Cabooses or express reefers. So if you have a freight consist, then you can hopefully find a place for those.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's a great use for those. So awesome. Again, adding choices. I love the fact, again, that if you're an N scaler and you win tonight, you're going to get something in N scale. If you're an HO guy, you got a bunch of choices, or gal, I should say. So again, great choices from coming to us from Bachmann. You can check out their website. We'll bring that up right now, BachmannTrains.com. Definitely check their website out. They got a great website. I was just browsing around on it, and full color, a lot of great images, and easy to find all the products that are offered by Bachmann right there, including a dealer finder that's right there too. So if you're looking for a Bachmann dealer that's local to you, that's all available on their website, BachmannTrains.com. Thank you so much to the folks at Bachmann and Matt, your support of Around the Layout podcast and helping us take care of these great folks that help take care of the podcast.
Absolutely. Happy to do it.
We'll say hello to a couple more folks that I've seen drop in, and hopefully we'll catch them all. Sam Dickinson, I do see a question here. We'll let you field one. Any chance of a new N-scale 484 with new tooling? Maybe Grand Trunk Western 6325 is an option this time. Sam's got a very specific request for you, Matt.
That is very specific. I know that it's on the radar that a new 484 might be due, but I can't promise anything anytime soon.
All right, very good. Thank you so much for that. And N-Scale Train Boy is also expressing his appreciation for the 1/160th options in the giveaway. So thank you again for that. A lot of requests for high rail vehicles. We've already covered that part, so we won't beat Matt up too bad about high rail.
Well, one thing I will say is if you want to see our high rails, absolutely post it on our Facebook page. Write it into you can write it to info@bachmanntrains.com, because the more people we get expressing interest in something, the more likely it is it's going to be rerun. It helps in convincing everybody that there's a need for it in the market again.
There you go. So a lot of folks that I saw here, when I'll call them out by name, the Don Irises and even the John Parkers of the BNSF Fall River Division, saying agree about the high rail. Everybody grab your email. Once this is over, go to info@bachmanntrains.com and send in your request for high rail. So they can be all counted, and hopefully you'll be able to see some product coming out of them soon. So I think we did. I don't know sorry if we grabbed Bruce Castle, but if not, we'll say hello to him again. A bunch of suggestions of what could be in that state of Maine car. Of course, sack of potatoes would be a great option, and you can even put a trespasser in there as well, and it gives you a lot of options. And then a couple of them, I think maybe they were even talking about the gondola and some things that could go in there as well. So a lot of great suggestions from the group here tonight.
Awesome.
We have Rayron VR also saying can't wait for the shades to come out. We talked about that earlier. That's great that'll be rolling out of Bachmann. When did you say those were coming out again? When you
we're looking at probably late 2026 for those.
Excellent. So before you know it, those will be out and be ready. And then that's what we have here. So thank you everybody stopping by again tonight and sharing your take on things and saying hello here in the chat. We're going to pull this up one more time. We'll go over to the image. Here's again what we're looking to win. And of course, if you win an HO, we're going to give you some additional options, and you'll reach out to Bachmann and they'll work that out with you. So let's get the wheel of names up here and ready to go. Actually, before we do that, let's do a little bit of housekeeping here at Around the Layout. Just give a couple things and a couple plugs beyond, of course, BachmannTrains.com. Make sure, again, you check out their website, BachmannTrains.com. Our website is AroundTheLayout.com, where you can find past and future episodes of Around the Layout, plus a whole bunch more. You can also find our shop on there if you want to wear some awesome looking Around the Layout podcast gear to all the upcoming events as we head into what I like to think of as model railroad season. You can go to AroundTheLayout.com/shop. If you do not want to miss another giveaway, the place to go is AroundTheLayout.com/crew. Sign up. It's $3 a month. You get an exclusive sticker. You get access to our Tuesday night and Thursday morning operating crew chats. We have a lot of fun in there. We share a lot of information, and it's a great community to be a part of. You get access to that. Plus, you get entry into the monthly drawings and a bunch more surprises around the layout.com/crew. And if you are looking for more Around the Layout podcast content, we have a monthly newsletter. Sign up for that at atlpextra.com. That is free and hitting over 500 email boxes now and counting. So get yourself in on that, atlpextra.com. Now that I went through all of that, now we can head back to our giveaway and we can go to our good old wheel of names and we can give this a spin. You ready, Matt?
I'm ready.
Here we go. Let's find a winner for either the HO scale or N scale Bachmann cars. Here we go.
You need some game show music to go along with this.
Yeah, I mean, there is ticking, but I'm not sure if anybody can hear it or not. That's always been a question. Alex Mantle, who we did see in the chat, is our winner tonight. Alex, congratulations to you. I'm sure you're now glad that you stopped by and hung out with us because now you get to see that you are now a winner of the I would imagine he's HO. I think Alex is the HO scale guy, is an HO scale guy. So we'll be reaching out to him and getting that done. So Alex, congratulations to you.
Enjoy your new Bachmann cars.
Excellent. One more pass around. A bunch of people will hear congratulating Alex, and let's see if Alex is in here celebrating yet. I don't see him in here quite yet celebrating, but I'm sure he is going to be very happy to know that he has been the winner of this month's Operating Crew giveaway. Matt, want to thank you again and thank Bachmann for all the support they give Around the Layout podcast. Appreciate you joining us on your Sunday night. I know you're a very busy guy. You got a lot of projects going on or in and around the house. But thank you so much for taking a little bit of time to hang out with us here online.
Absolutely. It's a pleasure.
And thank you again, everybody who has stopped by tonight and joined us. And we'll look forward to seeing you on our next go around. Tune in tomorrow for our preview of the Freelance Forum that's happening at the Colorado Model Railroad Museum at the end of the month. I get to talk to Chris Palmieri from Home Shops about that exciting event. And then later in the week, there's Talking Ops with Don Iris. Don is back. He's back in the Southern studio, and we're talking to him about elements of a great operating session. We had a great time talking about that, so tune in for that on Thursday. Until next time, thank you so much, everybody, for your support, and we'll catch you soon. Take care.